I'm wearing the black lab coat today because we're gonna be working with fire. But really, I'm probably gonna take this off and put on my my welding jacket if I manage to get my oxyfuel torch running. So today we are going to be building the game, the classic childhood board game Operation, but with a twist. One is it's gonna be a little bigger than usual, and two, instead of hooking it to some winky-dinky little buzzer that's gonna go off when you touch the edge, I'm gonna hook it up to a 220 volt high current transformer that, if you touch the edge, will attempt to arc weld the tweezers to the side of the game board, which should be enough risk that, you know, you maybe think twice before going in there. Also, we don't have to make it shaped like a human. We can make it shaped like whatever we want because, let me pull it over here. I just realized I still have this funny Temu speaker. All right, this is what we're gonna be cutting this out of. This is 16 gauge steel, 15 by 22 inches, as you can see on the text that's still written there from when I bought it from the metal supplier. This is what we're gonna be cutting. Ew. What the fuck? This is what we're gonna be cutting out of. Do a Michigan shape? I vote Ohio. Wait! Hang on, wait. We could actually make it shaped like Ohio, bro. You're kinda right. Fucking Ohio Operation. Shape it like a horse? Oh, that's also a good one. I was gonna say we should choose something that uses as much of this as possible. Ohio Operation. We have to remove Columbus. Well, no, you would need like an item from each like part. Here's the real question: is how many of you guys know enough about Ohio to conjure up what little jokes we would be removing from each place? A Cybertruck? I've seen like one Cybertruck here. I don't think those are that common in Ohio. Can we make wide Ohio? I just realized I should do it on the other side so there's not a... Oh, this side has rust. That'll be fine. Little rust never hurt anybody. It's because I've been keeping it in the closet where there's a leak. Can I... It's Ohio. Can you tell? That's Ohio, right? Upside down? Here, I'll flip it around. I'll flip it around so it's right side up. Let's see if I can write upside down. That's maybe the easiest word to write upside down. Remove the Section 8 housing from Akron. You can make that joke about Toledo, Cleveland, or Cincy. Or Columbus. Never realized how much Ohio looks like tidy whities. Alright, motherfucker. The top is kinda... Okay. You're right, the top is a little more like this. Right? That makes it look more accurate, right? This entire stream's gonna be trying to convince you guys. Alright, hang on. So we need to cut out holes that we can then try to, like, reach into. And then we're gonna layer it over in tape. Cut out the holes with a little margin where you can touch it. And then, like, print little decals for it. Have you not been to Kings Island? No, I've been to Cedar Point, though. Kings Island is southwest of Lebanon. I don't know where Lebanon, Ohio is. All right, Toledo's over this way, so I think we should have a crack pipe-shaped hole. These items are gonna be fairly big. It's not gonna be small like a normal operations board. And this is just my line to cut. Since he's down here, let's see. Well, we gotta have one that's in like the middle that's just corn. Maybe down here near like Macedonia. Maybe we'll have one that's like... PP Creek? That's true. How do we depict PP? That's like here. And then Cincy is here. Cleveland, Akron, Columbus. Oh, East Palestine had the derailed chemical train. You're right. Hang on. This is a complicated shape to try to cut with this fucking torch here in a bit. I feel like a lot of these shapes we're being a little too ambitious with. And actually cutting them like this is gonna be pretty bad. Toilet silhouette? It's not a toilet silhouette. I am sorry, it is hard to show it because of the reflection. It fucks up the white balance on the camera really bad. Unless you angle it way away like that. So it is kind of hard to see what I'm writing. Draw the chemical pit. Where's that? Oh, that's like over here. P.O. box, remove a box. That's like here, I want to say. There, P.O. box, remove a box. Very peri-nuclear. That's like over here, I think? Or maybe here? I can't remember. Hang on, maybe like a corn dog for Cedar Point? Yeah, there we go. These shapes will definitely be recognizable when we actually cut them out, for sure. Can we get a big doink in Amish? I think Amish is like here. I've already given the chemical car. Don't worry, I can give a big doink down here near Cincy. Why are there dookie snail trails on the plate? Because there's gotten water on the plain steel plate and it's rusted. I'm sorry. Okay, here we'll make a chili bowl. There we go. That's as complex as we can make the shape, I fear. During the road trip, didn't you mention a cesspool? Yeah, but that's like somewhere in here. It's somewhere in this area, but I don't know how to depict that. Can you put a weather balloon where ours landed? It's like right here. Yeah, let me see. That's a pretty small one. Also, I don't know if I can do these tiny little details like that. Hell is real sign? Okay, wait, we can put that here. Can I make it shaped like an H? No, that's not gonna look like the actual billboard. I'll make it, I'll just make it, like trapezoidal. And then the actual thing we pull out will look like the billboard. And there's room for one more thing down here, but I'll be real, I don't really know what's going on down here. So maybe we'll just leave that one plain. Also, I do wonder what the heat is gonna do to this piece of metal, because I feel it's nice and flat now, and I feel like once we cut these holes, it's gonna be all warped and horrible. The cheese barn? That's not down here, but I'll tell you what. That doesn't really look like a barn. But that's the barn. Okay, so this should be good. We're gonna need some, we're gonna need to take down some stuff as well. I love the big backdrop that says, never shoulda let Unk hit the stiz, but I think we're gonna have to get rid of it because I think it's flammable. And this is gonna blast molten metal all over the place, dude. We'll see how much it warps the metal, because some of them will have to be eliminated if it's really doing them in. If it's really doing a number on it, you know? I've never used this torch. Like, I've used an oxyfuel, and I've used oxyacetylene torches in the past, but I have not used this specific oxyfuel torch. I just bought this not that long ago. So, there'll be some figuring stuff out going on here. Honestly, I should probably move my oxygen tank and my propane tank further away from everything. At the very least, the propane tank needs to go over here. I have this to light it, because I remember it's a lot easier than trying to light it with the striker. The rate at which I'm going through these cheap laptops and used tablets that I use to view chat on is a little bit alarming, because the Surface tablet broke a while ago, and I feel like I really want this guy to last a while, but I feel like he's not long for this world. And I'm just thinking about that because he's about to be right next to where I'm cutting this. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not gonna be good. I'm gonna put wood under it, very fire resistant type deal, and then brace this across some 2x4s so it doesn't. Professional metalworking setup. None of the fuel or the oxygen is energized right now. I've got it all turned down. I only kinda know what I'm doing here. I've done it before, so I'm just not that confident because it's been several years since I've used one of these. Also, this is a new one, so I haven't learned its little eccentricities, you know. Ah! Folding up unction to hit the stiz. I don't want this to start a fire. Okay. These things can shoot fireballs if you're not careful. Here, I'll just set this down. You guys see this? And this should. And then, whoop. I should have flushed it out before doing that. My crazy here? Do I have too much oxygen? Or not enough fuel? We have too much oxygen. Hang on. Light acetylene first. It's not acetylene, it's propane. It's oxyfuel, not oxyacetylene. But light the propane first. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then turn the propane up. Then kick the oxygen in, and that should be good. I think I need to turn. The oxygen's pretty low pressure right now. All right, now. I see the problem here. It's not the oxygen flow, it's that the sudden inrush puts the fire out. Am I crazy here? Also, every time it goes out, it starts spraying propane, and I want to air the room out. It's not coming out now. Maybe this valve not having a nice ease in is part of the cost of getting some cheap shit. But I also might just be a noob, if I'm being honest. And maybe cracking this on. There we go! Alright, hang on. There we go. Motherfucker. I literally... Okay. Alright, hang on. Let's see if this is enough. Not quite. Dog, do you see how much I've warped the fucking plate? This is gonna be a disaster. I can't even see the outline anymore. It punched, just getting it to punch through, warped the thing, fucking... Well, whatever, let's try this. Motherfucker. Alright, hang on. Alright, it's cutting the metal now. Is it lighting my wood on fire? Nope. I'll take what I can get. Motherfucker, that's hot. Fuck, my wood's on fire. Ah, it's been worse. This thing's warped as shit now. This is a fucking disaster. Yeah, dude, remember, everything here is done here by an expert. Don't try this at home. Dog, it wiped out my drawing. I can't see shit. Nice warp developing in the plate. Oh yeah, thanks. That's part of the natural. Hang on. I think I need like a smidge more oxygen. Alright, the chili bowl kind of actually looks like the drawing I had for it. Granted, that's because that one wasn't that hard to do. And I could technically clamp more metal onto it, onto like the parts I'm not cutting, because it'll help sink the heat away from it. Dude, this thing that was supposed to be a cube is fucking torched, brother. It's not even close to a cube. You can kind of see the other shapes, but for some reason, this one up here is by far the worst. Let's see if I can do the crack pipe. Alright, let's see if this goes. Whoa, okay. Hang on. That was too much. What the fuck is it doing? Jeez. Ah! Alright, hang on. Yeah, that's close enough. I made the shape worse trying to cut the center out. I think it's better to just do that. Whoop! Get that off there. Is this the Harbor Freight Delight? Yes, it is! We're seeing how good / bad it is. Most of it so far has been skill issue based. You know, it not making very good results. And it's not really due to the fact that it's Harbor Freight, but you know. That was the cleanest one yet! By like a massive amount! That was so clean! I think I'm getting better at it, dude. Ugh! What the fuck is that? Oh, I thought that was a fire alarm. Nah, that's a receipt printer. Y'all ran out of receipts. I really thought I was gonna have to get more oxygen. What I realized is that my other thing that used oxygen just used way too much. See, I didn't really have to stress about it getting all the little details out. This is what this is what we're looking at right now. Let's bring this over to the desk so you guys can see it a little bit better. I think that it Now, I'm not the greatest hole cutter of all time, I'll admit. Can you tell what any of these are supposed to be? This shit is absolutely fried. No, come on, bro. I didn't cut out the joint because I was afraid it was gonna blow holes between the other two holes. And look how fucking warped this thing is already. Good old steel. It's not poop shaped. Shut the fuck up. All right, so this is supposed to be the mailbox. That's probably the most fucked up one. This is supposed to be a corn dog. I think you can see that. I think you can see that one pretty well. This one is supposed to be a crack pipe. You can kind of see the vague shape. Now this one, good luck. This is supposed to be a bowl of Skyline chili. This is supposed to be a pill because Columbus has a lot of opioid abuse. This is supposed to be a train car with wheels because it's East Palestine, Ohio, where it got poisoned by a giant chemical spill. This is supposed to be an ear of corn, which, yet again, I think you can tell what that is. I think that one's pretty gas. And then this one's supposed to be a barn. No, it's not supposed to be a sex toy. It's supposed to be a corn. Get your mind out of the gutter and into Ohio. Can't see shit, ink blot test failed. That's like your problem, brother. Is that a fried chicken drumstick at the top left? This? No, this is a crack pipe. If I was gonna do fried chicken, I'd put it over here on the Cleveland Akron area. And this is a corn dog though, so that's a little more thematically close. Where is my wire brush actually? Oh wait, I could put it on the grinder. Yeah, hang on, I could just grind this shit. Was Ohio shaped like a diaper? Why are you the second person to make that comparison? I thought the first person that did it was just being kind of an ass. But now that a second person has independently come to the same conclusion, I'm starting to think that maybe they were onto something. Also, I'm gonna be honest, because I never really thought about it, but I didn't realize that pine nuts came from pine trees. I thought that they... I kind of assumed it, but I didn't really know it for sure until looking that article up and then being like, oh, damn, they do come from pine trees. What's with a grinder? This is a Dremel job? Alright. Taking that mill scale right off, baby. Alright. Glad I have this beautiful ASMR on my main monitor. Honored. Hell yeah, brother. You're gonna see how much better this looks. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay, now we put vinyl over this and then cut the contour out so that the board is like white washed over. Ah, yeah, that totally made the holes look more like the objects. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Glad you finally have come around to my way of thinking. Alright, that's it for our project. Guys, thank you for coming to stream. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. We'll be doing some gaming. No, I'm just kidding. We're not done yet. Let's get the, let's see if we can get like a nice edge on the contour of each thing so that it's like, because I want it to have, I don't want it to just have the holes cut out. I want it to have like the metal edge showing a bit. No, I just joined. You made scuffed Utah? It's not Utah, it's Ohio. Plasma cut it again? I didn't plasma cut it to begin with, brother. Actually, it wasn't a plasma cutter, it was an oxyfuel torch. This knife blade is already fucked, so I'm not too, distraught. Oh shit, wait, that didn't even match. Oh no, I put the little... that doesn't even... No, bro. Could've used a blowtorch and cleared the board in less than 30 seconds. What are you talking about? A blowtorch? A fucking blowtorch? Do you even know what you're saying? I think the electronics for this project are gonna be fine, but the arts and crafts aspect is... I'm not gonna lie, it's suffering a little bit. I think it's got a bad case of ligma. That did not make it look... That didn't make it look any better at all. In fact, it kind of makes it look worse. Those cutouts look AI generated. Are you guys gonna be doing this to me, like, all the time now? Is this part of my life? Ignore the 2 other drawn lines. Okay, yeah, there we go. Dude, it's Ohio with shapes cut out. That's very obvious, like, what this is. Painted a solid color, then write Ohio on it, so it looks like it's from a state's map. I don't need to do all that. It speaks for itself. I'm realizing some of these shapes are way too small, actually. Or, well, actually, given the holes, like, that actually... Okay, wait, maybe not. Some of these I do think are a little too small, though. These seem to be fit pretty well. That doesn't quite line up with the shape. That's the one that's way too small. This guy's also maybe a little shrimpy. The corn is gonna be a pain in the ass to get out of the hole. Look at this shit. It's bigger. That one's too big. Okay, though, that's like pretty good. The crack pipe gonna be tight. That one should fit pretty easily. Honestly, the crack pipe's gonna be one of the easiest ones to get out of there because you can grab the stem. Same with the corn dog. The round ones are gonna be hard. Like, okay, we could probably get him out. Keep in mind, there's gonna be more separation. This is gonna be up like this. I finally see the vision. Okay, you can see it, right? You can see it? I was gonna say, it's scuffed, but you can, like, tell... You can tell what's going on. we're at the coping stage where we're going, yeah, it's like, you can, like, if you think about it, you can figure out what it's supposed to be going for in, like, a, you know, a more abstract type of method. Alright, let's get just normal flat 2x4 under it. I'll arrange it this way, actually, and I'll move the camera to be closer so that you guys can actually see what the hell is going on. So I want you to be able to get an idea of what we're dealing with here. It's not underwear. Now these guys right here. Now this is where we get into the do not try this at home. Maybe you saw when I built this in a previous stream. This is 2 microwave transformers that I've removed the secondaries from, and I've put in low voltage. So normally a microwave transformer takes it up to really dangerous voltages. This takes it down to low voltage, really high current. So these are 2, and they're wired in series so that I can get twice the current from it. It's plugged into this guy, this big 220 volt dryer cable, and I have used this to arc weld before, or to stick weld. It's quite, it's able to fuse metal together, so if I touch the pliers, they'll probably stick and I'll have to pull them off there. But because the voltage is lower, it's not actually that dangerous. It's just, you know, something you gotta be a little careful of. But this is what we're using. Anyway, disclaimer, do not try this at home. I'm an electrical engineer, I know what I'm doing. We're gonna clamp one into this. So this is gonna be our positive electrode, and then this, or sorry, why am I acting like this is DC aspect? This shit is AC. This shit is AC as shit. And then this is gonna go onto our pliers, which are gonna act as our tweezers for the game. So we go in with these. I'll be wearing the gloves as well. It's off right now, as you can tell. Yeah, bro, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know that what I'm doing is stupid. All right. We got about 1 inch. Oh my gosh. I'm realizing now they actually will be quite tricky to get out just because of how far down in there they are. Can you even see them from that angle? It's quite dark. I might need to switch to thinner boards if it ends up being like way too hard or something. I'm not going to test it out beforehand though. I'm going to energize it first. I'm going to need to wear the welding helmet because due to the high current we got here, we're going to be working with things that will arc flash and like very much hurt your eyes. Securing up my weld helmet so I can play Operation. So I can play Ohio Operation. I'm realizing now by wearing gloves, I'm going to be making this a lot harder on myself. Get my sensitivity a little up. Welding helmet on. Being in gloves and a welding helmet is going to make this a lot harder. Does this actually spark? Yes. Shit. Okay. Okay. So the thing that we have to fight against while playing this is that not only does it blow the sparks out, but it also will attempt to spot weld itself to the frame of the game. So let's try it out. All right. Let's extract the Toledo crack pipe first. There, that's a good hold, I think. Shit. Okay, I got it though. It's fucking melted the thing to the side of the plier. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can extract the corn dog. Shit. Motherfucker. Oh, fucker. I'm afraid it's gonna like weld these together or something if we're not careful as well. It smells like burning now. Shit! Okay, hang on. I can't even see the damn thing. I need like lights. Hang on. That's real dim now. To help see a little bit. The 60 hertz buzz makes it. Yeah, you can hear the transformer, right? Oh, you can you're hearing the buzz when it strikes, yeah. Fucking thing fell off the table, motherfucker. Stay up here. Hang on, I need some duct tape. Don't be fucking falling off and dragging my thing with you. You hear when it isn't arcing, but it is touching? Yeah, it makes a loud-ass noise. Look how thrashed these pliers are already, man. We've only extracted one thing. Oh, clean pool. Okay, corn dog. No, wait, this isn't the corn dog. This is the pill extraction. Oh, we got it vertical. Okay. We're not quite halfway there yet. The hardest one is going to be the corn. The corn is the, what is it, the wishbone? What's the hard one? No, it's the dog. The dog is the hard one in operation. The corn dog is gonna be... You're trying to throw me off with the fucking horn. Psych, we finally got the damn corn dog out of there. Okay, hang on. We're halfway done, but some of the remaining ones are gonna be pretty tricky. See if we can get the East Palestine chemical spill rail car. Motherfucker, it like spun. Shit! Unironically, the big challenge part is the fact that, it's the fact that it gets harder to see because your goggles constantly fog up. We got the rail car out. Okay, 3 left to go. We got the chili bowl, the barn, and the corn. And the corn is going to be the hardest one. Oh, shit. This one's small, but it's, like, rounded on all... Oh. It's very round. This one's going to be hard because it's so wide. Shit. Shit. Shit! It's getting hot every time. It's fucking like burning this arm of the handle. Shit! It completely goes dark every time it flashes. Yes! 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 The hardest one is last. We're down to 1 piece left. It's not an arc flash unless you get knocked off your feet. Oh, like if an electrical panel explodes? This is like the guys, like if someone gets shocked real bad, they'll be like, oh, I got electrocuted. And then they'll be like, actually, it's not electrocution because you're still alive. And it's like, okay, motherfucker, you got shocked real bad. Would have been easier with shaded safety glasses / face shield. Well, I can't afford to buy that level of equipment for every little stream, okay? We're doing a lot of these. I was about to say, imagine if I got it out without touching the edge at all. I got rotate around. I think I might actually be able to... Shit! Fuck! I had it! I had it! Motherfucker. Can I even get this thing in here without it arcing to the metal? It's destroying the pliers! Those pliers are trashed, yeah. At least they still work. They're all they're all fucked up though. Shit! Shit! It's so hard to get a hold of it, and then when I do, I touch the side inevitably. It's building up random shit on the pliers too. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Shit! I had it! I had it! Fuck! It is, every time I have to yoink it like that because it's spot welding itself to the... Oh, and the pliers are crooked. Surgeon's gonna go on for hours. I think you guys are getting it a little twisted. You're like, oh, it's because he doesn't want to be here. No, it's because I worry what's gonna happen to these homemade wound transformers after pumping this much electricity in one sitting. They're getting hot. Everything that these pliers are like too hot to touch with your bare hands. Fuck! I thought I had it! You know what? Hang on. New strat. New strat, new strat. Yes! Yes! That fucking worked! Yes! Oh! Oh, I fucking knew it, man! I got the tip hot by striking the arc, and then I went in and stuck it in the corn. We won using the game of wits. Okay, okay, yeah, baby. All right, let's kill the power, and yeah, we're off now. All right, take a look at the pliers, though, bro. Do you like see how absolutely trash they are? Hang on, I'll see. Ow! Fuck, that's hot. I forgot how hot those are getting.